focus. Ideate, innovate, enable.
At the center of any business success lies its marketing strategy. Now, taking heed of the crucial role that marketing plays, we're on a mission to handpick India's best future marketers. Hello and welcome to Lessons in Marketing Excellence Season 8. We have now reached the 7th stop at Faculty of Management Studies or FMS in New Delhi. Well, before we head on to the competition, let's take a quick look at what L.I.M.E is all about.
Welcome to the grand finale of Hindustan Unilever and cnbc TV 18's Lessons in Marketing Excellence. Who's the core target audience?
We are just targeting on investors,
potential suppliers. State road checkpoints. We are assuming 2022, but what next?
I have better answers. We will think about it.
Very effective in terms of the 8th campaign.
Budding marketeers to come out with creative ideas.
cnbc TV 18 and Hindustan Unilever have partnered over the last 8 years to bring together India's top B-school students. The aim is to generate fresh marketing ideas and promote industry interaction. Every campus is presented with a real-life case study and contestants have to come up with innovative solutions to specific challenges. 5 teams at each campus are selected to be part of an executive pitch. 2 teams are further shortlisted for an in-depth interaction with the jury. Every campus has 1 winning team. 15 teams make it to the national level semi-finals. 3 top teams then battle it out at the grand finale. It's a competition that has now gained enduring appeal, a must-do for B-school students year after year. Every year, L.I.M.E witnesses overwhelming participation from top B-schools in India, challenging them to come up with a fresh marketing outlook. And bringing in every season a fresh flavor is the inclusion of a new theme. This year, it's Brands with a Purpose. So let's find out more about the brand challenge for which contestants at FMS have been strategizing over the last few weeks. In the village of Dehna, 100 kilometers from Mumbai, a holiday designed to let you get away from it all. Mobile network, running water and electricity are not always guaranteed. Rural tourism in the literal sense of the term.
Grassroots is a social enterprise that focuses on livelihood creation in villages. We do that through hospitality services, and what that means is that we set up community-based tourism where we bring people from urban areas essentially or from outside of India who want to experience something novel to rural India.
Grassroots began its journey nearly a decade ago. It offers getaways across villages in and around Maharashtra. Nanda says that rural communities who depend on marginal sustenance farming need to generate livelihood means through non-farm activities. This is where Grassroots comes in.
We recruit the women and youth. The women are the ones who cook your meals. The youth are the ones who could be your guides, your housekeepers, your biodiversity experts, your naturalists. And through Grassroots, they get direct income through the money that we charge the clients. And at the end of the year, we set aside a fund for the community that's supporting us in the village.
So what is the challenge that the company has for the contestants of Lessons in Marketing Excellence?
You need to really understand what Grassroots does, what a Grassroots journey means, and what we do at the back end from the social aspect of it. And through that knowledge, come out with how it is that we need to position ourselves and what is the message that we need to give to potential clients, tourists, and welcome people to experience this.
Respect for locals, their culture and environment. That's the kind of traveller Grassroots is looking for as it aims to expand its presence across 100 villages over the next year. Well, Grassroots is definitely making great efforts in restoring rural tourism. Now, FMS is one of the oldest business schools in India, and what's interesting is that the institute has a marketing society which is active for over a decade now. Fondly referred to as MarkSoc, it has evolved from an interest group to a fully funded self-sufficient society. Now, does this emphasis on marketing give the contestants an edge at L.I.M.E? And how well are they going to apply their marketing lessons to the brand challenge? Well, we'll find that out in a bit, but before that, let's take a quick look around the campus and get to know more about the participating teams.
Some names don't need introduction, and so is ours. To be precise,
Tamil cinema villain Meesam kattukoni lungi kattukoni nambiyar e kabali anagane చేతులు కట్టుకొని నిల్చుంటా అనుకున్నారా?
So we are Team Kabali Town from FMS Delhi.
Hi, so this is L.I.M.E. L.I.M.E. is our idea generator. She keeps pitching ideas and we keep rejecting those.
He is Dhruv, the enlightened one, the motivator, the one who keeps us up on long nights, but we are always sleep deprived.
And that's Pradeep. He's the executor of our ideas. He does execute our ideas, but that's only when he's awake, which is quite rare.
And we are the team Pretty Little Liars from FMS Delhi.
So what do you guys want to do for the evening?
I want to have some noodles.
I love surprise.
I was thinking maybe North Indian.
I guess we can go to a multi-cuisine restaurant.
That's a good idea. Let's utilize the power of three Trinity.
Dude, this time L.I.M.E. Season 8 is so fierce. All the 5 selected teams are so good.
I think that's why we'll have to be the devil's advocate and plant ideas in their mind. Aren't you already wondering where our third teammate is?
Well, the devil's already at work.
This is Team Diablo, FMS Delhi.
Hi, we are Imran, Arun and Shashank.
We represent the colors of FMS, the complete spectrum of emotions.
The complete spectrum of action.
The complete spectrum of joint entertainment. We are the all-inclusive Team Diablo.
As the teams get set for the competition, here's a look at how FMS fared in the previous seasons of L.I.M.E. Catch the teams present their ideas to the jury. Stay tuned after the break. Lessons in Marketing Excellence Season 8 has reached the Faculty of Management Studies, Delhi, where the hunt is on for India's top budding marketeers. So let's get started with the executive pitch. But before we begin, let me quickly introduce you to our judges. We have Udayananda, partner at Grassroots; Harsh Verma, professor of marketing at FMS; Manish Makhijani, general manager for consumer and market insights at Hindustan Unilever; and Anant Rangaswamy from cnbc TV 18. Alright, so first up we have Pretty Little Liars. Can we have you up on stage and get ready for your presentation? Well, Pretty Little Liars, you're first in order and first impressions always last, so make a good one. But before you begin, here's a quick recap of the rules. You have exactly 2 minutes to finish your presentation. All the best, and your time starts now. The executive pitch is a chance for all teams to impress the jury, as only 2 teams will make it to the next round.
Grassroots offers intangible memories and experiences.
Activity at Grassroots comprised of foreign and domestic upper middle class urban tourists.
Rural tourism that came up and circled around sanitation, accommodation and the structure of the trip.
The village's strongest point, its culture.
We plan to focus it on the rural village culture and your self-discovery.
Here we will capture stories, humor and emotions that dwells in villages with Granny as the central character.
The customer experience needs to be seamless, and thus booking partners and travel partners like Zoomcar and Book My Show is a must.
Well, and now comes the turning point in the competition. Here on, only 2 teams will be competing for the winning spot. So the top 2 teams who have made it to the final round at FMS are Pretty Little Liars and The Cure. Alright, Pretty Little Liars, first of all, congratulations. You have smoothly scaled the challenges in the first round. Hope you're all set to battle the next hurdle. But before you begin, let me give you a quick recap of rules. This time, you have 3 minutes to finish your presentation, after which the buzzer will sound out and you will have to stop. After that, you will engage in a question-answer round with the judges. So remember to stay put once your presentation is done. All the best, and your time starts now.
Peace, nostalgia, easy life, clutter-free and original was how many respondents chose to define village life. Conversely, they also said that due to lack of amenities, sanitation and structure, they may not choose it as their first pick. Coming to our customer segmentations, it goes as follows: peacekeepers, hobby and interest groups, cultural viewers, outbound learners, social traveler and others. Since our target customers are varied, we came up with an elemental idea with which every potential customer could relate to. We chose to go with Come Connect, thus making the touch to each customer unique and personal and giving them their own little space. Social media enables us to reach different sets of customers cost effectively and yet allows us to have a customized communication for each segment. We want to make the experience personal with concepts like Click a Tail, Mera Connection and Experience the Making. Unique experiences will be shared on social media, making our customers our unpaid advertisers and also allowing them to relive the past through stories.
Drawing from the insights that customers have improper understanding of village tourism, we want to leverage the power of social media to create a visual experience for our customers so that they have a comprehensive picture of what we have to offer. Seamless integration of social media like Facebook, Twitter and others would create a holistic platform for our idea communication, thus overcoming the barriers for consideration. We have 5 points of implementation, the first being communications and imagery. Localize, experience originality, be yourself and indulge in anything you do is to be the center of our communication and imagery. Our analysis of past communication across platforms showed lack of coherence. With this motive, we would like to streamline and synchronize our presence across various platforms, all pointing towards the idea of Come Connect. The second is the streamlining of offerings. Every experience is not the same, and so is the same for every village. Each village thus needs its unique positioning. Segmenting of the villages should be done on the basis of handicrafts, traditions and other such variables. This will enable us to fight the times of low demand by allowing the involvement of people for different workshops unique to the experience of the villages.
Third, strategic brand associations. As experiential tourism market is nascent, we would like to form brand associations which will help us in effectively reaching our target audience. Merchandising of locally acquired products and handicrafts will even help in intriguing customer interest and may later lead to purchase of trips. Fourth, customer experience and partnerships. By easing the process of purchase and allowing for easy accessibility to villages, there may be a significant amount of traction that can be gained, which we aim to achieve by our connections with companies like Zoomcar, Ola and Book My Show. Fifth, the internet strategy. Consistency in communication will be the primary aim here. Search engine optimization will be done to improve page ranking on Google. Social media will even be made convincing with the inclusion of activity-based photos. Consistency in activity among social media needs to be established for constant touch. From all of the above, we aim to make Come Connect a success.
After you made the plan, did you want to go to a village handled by grassroots?
I think we would.
Which village would we would like to go to?
Sir, I'll like to go through this belt of Tehri.
Why would you go there?
Sir, I think it'll be serene, out of connectivity, and it's pretty green. And I would like to see the harvesting process.
But you told me when you streamline your activities, you're looking at based on uniqueness, traditions, art forms, and other things. Where is that coming in your village?
Like these, other also things we would like to.
Like what?
So agriculture for that.
Agriculture. You not mentioned agriculture anywhere.
Experience the making.
Experience the making.
So that is an umbrella which will take care of anything you might have left out.
Not really.
No, really, it's a catch-all phrase, no?
That's why the whole concept of Come Connect is, that's why an umbrella term, because our customers or potential customers are spread across. So we wanted to come with a term which is very fundamental and elemental and still yet welcoming.
Your execution plan relies a lot on the digital strategy.
Right, sir.
Are you sure your audiences are only digital?
We did talk to a partner at Grassroots, and their main focus has been social media with a very limited budget. And that is why we are focusing on the digital, because that is very cost effective. And the sort of proposition we have, Come Connect, we can do that with a digital thing. We might not be able to do with a non-digital thing. Although we'll miss out some customers, but we took the case at where it is right now.
So what would you really pick in an offline strategy that is cost benefit?
We would like to suggest travel magazines, magazines at airports, and also brand associations like we have mentioned in our pitch, which would because we would want it to be targeted, because even if our budget is not as limited as now, it will still be limited.
Look, that's a good idea. I like the whole idea, but on the brand connect, my question is that what's in it for them?
Let's say for Fab India, sourcing of materials. So what they are doing on the organic front in terms of foods, they are converting, they want the sourcing directly from villages where it's untouched. So you have access to that. So they get that access. And secondly, when the tourists come there, that could be a possible point of purchase. So they could probably have something there like a small shop or something which could also supply those products.
Come Connect. Is it based on insight or is it based on pure creativity of your mind?
Sir, it's a combination of both. Insight, because when we asked the respondents, they had very different reasons for going to a rural, if they would have. So why would they go? So we could not actually concentrate them into targets where we could segment them. So that is why we came up with the proposition which would be able to, everyone would be able to associate in some form.
That was very gruesome. But I think it was expected. Their questions were very fundamental and again insightful, even for us, and we also felt that it was a learning process for us.
Team Whipcure will face the jury next, so stay tuned after the break. Welcome back. The competition is just one step short of having a winner. We're in the final round where the first team has already presented, and now it's time for the second finalist to show what they've got.
Good evening again. Our objective was to develop a brand strategy for grassroots. Our primary and secondary research suggested the following insights. People go on vacations to escape from city life, rejuvenate themselves, and experience the culture and heritage. Handicrafts result in word-of-mouth marketing. Friendly communities lead to longer stay. Tourists staying longer tend to spend more. Second research shows that most promotional activities across the world include branding of tales and destinations. In order to modify positioning of grassroots, we need to dissociate from the term village tourism and position ourselves as a venture that offers trail tourism.
A big idea, Project Trails. We plan to make rural tourism synonymous with trail tourism across villages. For this, we suggest a 3P approach: reach, partner, and promote. In order to build the trail culture, we need to organize, design, and promote trails along with the economic restructuring of the villages. Here we have suggested a step-wise plan on how to develop trails and the promotion process that is associated with it.
We suggest these 4 promotional campaigns for our brand strategy. Chalte Chalte, Tour de Hind, Gram Mahotsav and Kadai Bunai. Chalte Chalte, that is the main trail campaign, is based on the urban monotony, adventure repeats and vacation rejuvenation insights, which was validated by a majority of respondents in our primary research. In Chalte Chalte, we have offered short distance treks for our target group C1, medium distance treks for our target group C2 and long distance treks for our target group C3. Here we will showcase the health benefits of trekking and highlight the welcoming communities and village specialities. The promotions will be through contacting corporate HRs, online brochures and trekking merchandises. We would also promote through direct marketing, banner ads, social media and word of mouth. Second, in Tour de Hind, which is to promote use of bicycle with trail tourism, we again have 3 offerings for C1, C2, C3. Short village tours at amateur fun rides, medium challenging rides and full chain green rides for the 3 target groups respectively. Here we will showcase the inherent adventurism that is associated with cycling. Promotions will be through collaboration, organizing competitions and targeted BTL activities. Third, in Gram Mahotsav program, which is to create awareness about village festivals and increase footfalls. Here we would organize a volunteer base in villages to educate tourists about regions, cultural relevance. Fourth, the Kadai Bunai, that is the handicrafts promotion campaign. The promotions will be through NGO tie-ups, joint advertising with local business clusters. And finally, we have a timeline of how we will be executing our plan. The promotional campaigns will start from month 1, while the trail development continues from month 1 to 1.5 years.
After 1.5 years, when this village and trail ready, how many trails would you have?
What our future plan was that for the first 1.5 years, we plan to just develop this trail only.
One trail?
Yes,
one trail. And what happens to the existing customer base that we have? It stays the same?
This is the trail which incorporates the villages from grassroots only. The endpoints are the 2 villages of grassroots.
How many people do you expect on this trail to take up this product?
Per village, we are expecting around 80 people. And
80 people? How many times a year do you run the trail?
80 people can be accommodated in our village, so maximum will be that.
So tell me, have you ever yourself lived in a village?
Yes.
So let's say you go to a village which is population of 2,000 people, and you have a train of let's say 80 people in one group, like you were broadly estimating, coming 3 or 4 times in a year. Even if they're staying in that village for a day or two as part of the train, can you imagine what will happen to that village? That village, I can give it to you in writing. In the subsequent year, you will not be able to do your trail in that village because it would have changed. The whole balance, the sustainability, the ecology, everything would have changed because suddenly there are 300 people, which is like 50% of the population, has come into the village and has passed by.
The middle villages which lie along the trail are not really places to stay, but they will be kind of stops, small stop spots. For example, if people are going by trek or by cycle through them, so for cycle they might...
No, that doesn't work because you said it's 140 kilometers. Now you can't do 140 kilometers trekking or cycling in
so
24 hours.
It will be on a duration of 5 to 7 days.
So where do I sleep on day 2?
The grassroots already have the concept of camping. For example, they show that Firefly show, and the people can have the option of camping. So if you see our primary research, we asked, this was one of our questions, that where would they like to stay while they are on this trail or while they are experiencing villages. So almost 45% prefer to stay within that rural setup and within the households. But rest of the people, they prefer to have stay in a community lodge, or they would prefer to camp in the open.
We have an existing product. You're reinventing the accommodation and all. Why?
If we plan to expand
Is this expanding the number of customers that visit grassroots in a year?
It's not actually expanding.
Is it a high ticket price product? Are people willing to pay 10,000 rupees for this?
According to our current business model, grassroots charges around 3,000 to 4,000 per night. So if
2,500.
Yes,
2,500.
They were actually scrutinizing us and asking a lot of questions, and made us actually think how to go deep into our concept.
All right. So the team played a close game right up to the nail-biting finish, and now it's time to find out which team has outdone the others. The winning team will receive a cash prize of rupees 1 lakh, and each member of the winning team will be fast-tracked to the prelim interview round of Unilever Future Leaders program to be a management trainee during campus placement. And of course, we will also be giving away some lovely HUL hampers to all the contestants. So the team that has gone on to bag a position in the semi-final round of L.I.M.E Season 8 is Pretty Little Liars.
I think the takeaway would be the experience of it, and just the experience with all the judges, and it was very insightful and very fundamental questions. It gave us an opportunity to rethink how we think. So that's something we really learned from it.
Focus, ideate, innovate, enable.